Kali, aí me sumo daí para chicken. Na ube.
Yo, it's your 4 minutes. We enjoy beer. And then so soon, Yami, I dumb and nay a branded beam. Yami side the Patrik, Nana Barfi, Achayin. Ah, yes, I'm busy idea. It's time kuchu, Nechiben Rafidi. Nefro near be said, or no so American. Na ye shade you made na say, no offer pen the paper, now sweat much true be at all, send a bear a bebo. Me try me hoba, no macofana, no the Jumediano, Abre.
Gives me grace for every trial, feeds me with.
Nana, Jotaminka.
Metoka.
You're in your mercy. Where the yencha home, Major Jumediana Mao, Nadia, and Nesunyami na Odi, Amay.
Yo, many of me say, good evening, will be a Michacham. And so Tuesday. Last week, we found check a crack. Your baby, your boy, Patrik Barfi, Hope for Life, and OTA, financial education, and yes, I did brown. And then a topic now you're discussing, how does compound interest work? How does compound interest work? Bro, me share with you, say about me now, yo. How does compound interest work? Before I say that, I make a craving for who said you probably bring on more your principles of money. I bet me I'm with the kakra. You probably bring on my needs our mindset no. Mom bear 5 minutes, I mean can be kakra for home. Here's hard no. A bit me a boy, ama a sick as some dear to you, or see making sure say, principles may be a business and a business, Sika Sasa. So, Unyesca, who's a woman of Unyesca here, Unyesca, never feeling sa. If you be a lemons and feelings, and so we need principles, who was Kapama. Who are to go out there to make money in an easy manner, meeting up with Yescasia by scanning Sana. Was he principles who scale? Meeting Yescas now. It was always also planning for the money. Yes, difference. The Bodoma, why you must have 40 years, which then is Cabiado. And then, of course, we didn't even say, Yeska was a economy to Yeska. Now, what you see in a these are some of the principles also, and you will be an idea for one whom this can be used. And it's kind of money to say the any especially Christopher when they will first night teachings, no matter what success as a sky money, and I say it's kind of evil. The love for it is evil. As by definition, especially Christopher, this is equal test can be asked. Can you now say call for a friend among non-believers? By here's car, I did be proved to me money identity, and your bonnet. Those are some of the things I will see principles, Best will be as one try so, but these days there are so many things written about money, and they say, yeah, also, which is how does compounding interest work? How does compounding interest work? If you see Albert Einstein. on the cassette, compound interest, eighth wonder of the world. In my by Albert Einstein, send your city and will be person or cabibia, now be also pay attention who the entire or cassaba sad. Her compound interest here, a very, very powerful concept here. A nipa be a D, a manipulator now pay be millions. A moment. At the same time, no say a powerful bit me what me D amount to Amosika Cosono. A bibia, a bit me the what to position beer. Uber to him more, we to share and take. We are who she yet. It's compound interest, no. It was him who sent it, interest in his year, Juma, and it sent a bit me a use soon near day. You know, you say, nail be recovering to the end starting here. Basically, what compound interest crown any day, compound interest any day. Compound interest, you say, see, if I say, ya bomodiana, maybe a this sika, a quackshi bibim. Na ya dream and say, Sikano, a DBB and Fasubi basso. And no compound interest, no. Hey, say, I didn't fasu because in say, we discuss Shibi man, I say, we invest to ma with the expectation, say, we need scaka crack cost. You know. Many say a chairman in Phoebe Brebi a chairman, former president Benjamin Franklin also can be fast says can or say Sika Emma Sika na Sika so says Kana Emma when Yesica, na Sam when Yesica, na Sam when Yesica, na Sam when Yesica. It's not Shuma company interest in BBC. Na the interior more car cancer and cry. There's a guy. Or ma, I think it's 17, I forgot the date, Nakasa, or the $5,000 at to Homa city of or investing more city of Philadelphia and the city of Boston, or the MC 5,000 each at home, and or ye be say Omunjana for 100 years near day. Now if ya sika 5,000 do you have for over 100 years near the this is say crime scare still not name make more no is kabia it is a odrion cry won't here just 5,000 people for 100 years 200 years no the way a compounding interest needs to go man the coin a bibia in a db betimia ahweso na betimia boy it if more compounding interest is a hintansem and I say a secret beer a bit a buama ultimate build the world and I said until was say BBA adamfo yen jani mu kra yen na wo say tena baby ofa bia wo see na chi because e ade a aboa nipa bebre na egususo bo ankrofo until emphasis say na compound interest no kra say na ye adwuma say de meka no ye bomodin si kakakra na say pese etimi de koye na ma bibi bre ma emfaso bi eba ho a de ye ne say ye de to ho a na sika no the fan said, a friend said, Mammy, I will. Hey, so we ye investment is what is Canada Cocoto, now Obama. Now Obama wa not the would 200 and so Obama. Now the Unja will now that so. Then no swallow Obama. Then Tibuno, now what will be 100. Now Obama won first, also will be 100. Now your friend said, you also want it's not a cost, it's a compound interest in the tier. It's always say, idea ewu ema kakra na ekosa na de owuma no so na say compound eko ni na na eko se na ye kese itu de emfa bibi kakra ni example ha say ye wo se bia ye de 10,000 yetimi abomodin nya sika 10,000 nya sika 10,000 no ese okay ye pese ye di ko invest bibi a ebetimi awo amaye ehwehwem na ye investment bi ebetimi amaye 10%. The 10% no that means say say a finish one you see can they quote 210,000 10% of 10,000 8,000 you see 11,000 that whole so say most people no bo man ke yes 10,000 na ke kwakuyi you could hear near the no didimu na sama 10,000 na sa ibi ni sana compound interest they would just 1,000 na sa 10,000 na ba be 11,000 it's 11,000 no let's say no wow 1,000 so bad more 10%. Now 10,000 out of 2 and so about 10%. It's a fibium some rebium. instead of 11,000 now, cafes 10,000 every month, 1,000 per account. Now 11,000 also no every month. Your friend saying 2,001 instead of 1,000, I bet 1,001. Into the following year, no, now Saquesa, Tibo na fe no, costro, crack, costro, Tibo na fe build it, and let's say compound it, and it, you know, one say, see a shima, ye jato na fe start say ye juma, ne corner said the honor, and no crying for being come, no, ye jen, no said the wasana. By 40 years, not 10,000 at the total, you have 452,000. Just the 4,000, like, you know, 10,000, you have 452,000. Hey, and you know, the compound, you know, when now we jam to her. I would say, a man across through the where the illustration of it, since your share was the first year, even 10 years, no, and then shut down, 20 years, no, now feel a football say from 30 to 40, we say explode. We see we John be 50 years, it's going to be almost like 1 million. Now, said the air can say, at the same time, they can say, "Bibi, who are sure when one show who ye na a bibi also call the opposite sides of it. Do better trouble ma we tell him she and take because he say, so they two who John man that one. Wo de na wo de akoma wo bio nipa na ma wo interest ho say if I say the abo bank bibosia bank na ma interest all the time it is sad that say also koje bosia o bank no ho a na also the percentage bi beto so mo say afi aye reverse tinka de a wo say nka wo ma wo sika no mo say afi de wo na wo tua sika mo it is on aye the same thing the aye ne say if I say bia wo what use credit card. Where you use credit card, $1,000. Where you use credit card, $1,000. You use credit card, $1,000. No, maybe the interest now was no 10%. You say 10%. On average, you know, say interest rates. Our credit cards right now is about 19%. But for the sake of this year, percent numbers near we're in 10%. Very clear. It you know, obe no. Now, say it be 28 days, which means 1,000 in every one month. Interest be also that is good, but interest never become home. I'm on 1,001 because of the 10%. 1,001 bare mum ultimately $50, which is your minimum payment. Now, when you say most people, you be added, but most people are using credit card. No, they are not ready for the thing. So, we need the 1,000 or the 1,001. It's no better, so we try the minimum one. If you try the minimum one now, cannot add 1,000. To say no, now be what try 1,001 already. You are free 1,050. I got 1,050 because we try the minimum payment of 50. It next time, baby ma, and 1,000 now, 1,001 50 no so and also over. To say the old coin and a wunya bano. Nasa 50 no so and also I 5 and also a 10% so and also I 5. And you know 1,100 about not 5 15 so the 5 but nasa be count. Then no nasa you be interest as abetoso. Near Saka to say moon between 50. No, I say 50 no. Now say instead of 1,000, I feel 1,105. Then also the following year not say it will be better on. I did out 1,000. Now if you could share 5,000. Now it would tom sana pass will be to me free. It's not the BI can say and he said you mess up with a credit card, you mess up with credit card, need those things. Then the same way a loan, personal loan is animated the same way and do I here. And it's a car loans, student loans, this animal now. See a stretcher is sana be your it's not the BI and feel like what is a wood tria then also still no and baby sanity because the compounding anchor was saying no would you work with the other side now no mumu would tria free send him see kind of Albert Einstein was can be say the friend saying compounding interest is the 8th wonder of the world. Who understands it earns it. Who doesn't pays it. You know, until the boy is in your court. So what you say, Ubamuna Yusu, I'm an abwa, we say so Ubamuna Yusu against you. It's if you kakra krana, just a dear kakra na who say. So ko toss any more, and they are sent in the beer and was I say paycheck to paycheck because training name for not an affair wo na against you the beer neko. Until be was it if say any abrese, if you see a change a family tree or see a building worth, this I don't know. And yet the right way to go. Or see a compounding interest, no a favor. Or see understanding it. Na ye any instead of say yen between movie. It's how does compounding interest grow? Send then it me it grew the cost row. Said they make compounding interest a very, very powerful tool. So we use in the year a wow. It's in a hand you sue the compounding interest nakasano. It's how he tells someone I say was secret be more. What's how they come one exploding yama be brave, exploding man contempa. Yesha de wahano. Your funny pammy Ben any joy, right? Ben any joy na 19 omudi 18 on be kokali no se no. Se say ne ba ko se opeso koye medicine ba ko se opeso ye law. As omudwen ho ans okay. Medicine kra minya kamiti as omumi no madwen hye anye nsipidi on peso moye. Nti omu decide so on be ye adwuma kakra. To omu ye adwuma kakra na se no omu de decide ansa no makọ school. Nti omu ko start adwuma the same job the same day. Ni esi ni mo ko start adwuma kroma no na se mo mo your friends say 41k ni ade ye mamo sheet and I see ye class orientation ya de church me am bitia ye tie kire obsata mo di 19 ni ade no so itali we de nya de be yes ade we ti no mi no mo ha tie na Joey papa your friends say Ben papa bisa Ben say na still open so school na kosen and I say still me nya decide enti no be ye adwuma kakra me decide ya na Ben papa say oni ene why do so be ye adwuma dia time I be decide ade no your 41k e wo adwuma no say for one Kennedy knows, oh, you know, a quick catching us, yes, and a cohort, the quay. Ben, a band of a catcher, Joey said, Joey, Bill Parker says, this is in I am calling Quavy. Now, James, oh, you may child investment, dear, at this age, 21, dear, may dream investment, my dear, more time. It's Ben, you decide, they say, oh, call on your kind of yes, okay, every year, friend saying, every month, piano, by week, piano, near the 100, which is $200 a month, a bit for 41k, the mama, not TSC. Eti be 29 no mu decide so ka won hodi on person be ko back to college. Ti afi no be ko school. Eti o we so be ko school na mu didi nkoma na Ben say hwe woni se scan na be start 7 day to me 21,000 na Joey say when you say 21,000 o da bi ene menti ase ene me so ba be start bi na Ben say ene we dey over to you be dey me 21,000 to enti me ha ho kra bi me come school ni na Ben Joey say da bi ene me catch up enti me no. They say, because school promise I juma na Miss Statistics can be at Ben say, and you was a maybe school full time. Now, na still more school TV. Joey so started the tour to Ben there. You see, the tour were in any daho. We school class still say invested over because can be a daho. And that Joey gusu to Ben invested 9 years, just 9 years from 21 to 30. Joey invested 37 years from 30 now. We start call back to school. We school and every month be or the 200. It's a few more bend the 21,600. Joey so 229 time from 37 years now 88,000. When we retire, almost some James Kabaka. Ben at 2.1 million. Joey in 1.2 million. The guy that invested just 9 years, the one invested 37 years, still answering. When room baby cry, when Drew baby just one ben crowd baby a cry. We share 2.1 and 1.2. It's a huge difference. Another secret about compounding a time. You know, the be Mikasa saying we say Henry Ford or started building car 40 years. The guy that founded KFC 65 years. Before 65 years, no on fried chicken commercial. But still, maybe a KFC war, maybe a Ford war. A man for starting with the early. Never say never until you say it's over. Ebi as say who team voice say any card dey me any time can get too late. Where the 50, where the 40, yes sir. Your friend say contact you have the beer. Still no, we be a toward and saying but we starting tema eboa. So we team can see now 40 or 30s, 20s started now. When you so cry chance now 40 starting now. The person me and say we starting in tema eboa be bree. It you the compound in a compound is some. You invested just 9 years. Why invested? You invested continuously at 37 years. Why do no cry? Just almost like half. It compound is another secret about compounding. Time. Time. It time will be the kind of time when we invest here. And the best time to invest was yesterday. The best time was yesterday. The second best time, today. The third best time, today. There's nothing when it comes to investment. There's nothing like tomorrow. Invest now. We need to be now we hear Juma, we hear now age cool, and now we hear in constant here. And they am look as we understand we to invest. We be free. Go online. Bank we to start with them. Just start doing it because here online first now need access. No near the one share. Your friends and insurance, next animal and insurance, now next I invest in my say no animal. You don't have to really do it because we be investing. It where the illustration you share the graph now. I Ben 21 to one year being 37 years and still one catch up. I had a bear mask crack. And easy. Tiweno send you calculate compounding interest no. No chese sika obinya at end no kra ta maybe sika no binya no p no sika ye de to ho no +1 na r no so ye the interest no to say we say na 11% na no and n no the number of your friends saying number of times interest no compounding each year no these days no where your calculator say you complete until you don't really have to. All right. It's here how to grow your investment with compounding interest. The same here be fast why bit me. I na so yet me I say the Joey a friends Ben a boa no. Say the make no interest rate no so would tria penalty and I said say would tria mo be that means it's like a punishment. So what could talk now would tria interest as a punishment. But say obi na etuama wa that means say wo de ato a yetuagumu no and only a reward. It's your 5 key strategies I betimi use a beto sa stage nim instead of say be the other side of it. You don't want to be on the other side of compounding interest. It will never help you. It won't help you to build wealth. What can be as always no it make sure say they make a near break pass say you see BBC honum BBC honum say a bit me abuana ye my way tree and nana no be bana be go through nyama ye go through nyadena or see started from now na it me make sure say cutting nyama be it here the 6 strategies na e bit me use a bit me aboa your compounding no one the way they say de bia some make am no do aka say we do get out of debt say e can if the other side no near what debt no working against you and you don't want to do that. You always want to be on the side now working man. It's say they can credit cards are now would the same situation. Sometimes it's what so we are the because we training in a compounding interest working against you. Make sure the best way I bet me a boy I may me free side you program or call Hope for Life website now how to pay off debt. It started with the debt snowball, smallest debt all the way to the largest. Within 2-3 years, when you are brea, be training in every home, be in every home. Now to me, I didn't free home man. That means say we're free the other side now. I feel now when I punish one, and I say would your penalties near them. I say woba a dear, bet me a boa. I'm also waiting me. Be so also punish you be mum. Now be so a tree be mouth. It's always make sure say the other side of compounding which is the rewarding side. And the only way to do that is say you stay out of debt. If you stay out of debt now, you're not being punished. Now, we start to say we invest. Number two, invest in mutual funds. Most of us, people will be 401ks near Dennis Animal mutual funds near there. You know, your retirement in this animal now. The difference is say mutual fund and your compounding interest by experiencing compounding growth. All right, let me explain the difference. They say mutual fund and you fix say every year be 12%. Year be be about 35%. I said the stock exchange say na year be also a be cry na be negative. And a year be also cry na be about and also be 15%. But overall, no, you average it's the stock exchange S&P 500 AM, which is between 10 and 12. Even though it goes ups and down, it's for the past so many years, 70 years near them, 12, 10 and 12 being it's not let me say experience it the same way, but I just say it's not fixed every year be a sin. But because a year will be between the 30, year will be between about the negative bad. Because we quote 30, it's about not balance. It's investing in mutual fund now more or less is like the same way. And also between a bow or draw. Yes, a boy, it is a 401ks near the amount 42 now the same year. They say, Mino can say this year, in then you say, if you will seek out 401k man, will scout stock exchange now our form. But maybe a trim and che be no, not average about 20%, 22%. Yes, and a balance. Yeah, we see Canan Casapa now within this year the encore form. The interest now, sorry, the profits never pass on a Sanamana Bunyan and the echo form. Now, in saying now, a besaba back, and how you any cry a besaba back. The third one, said the mechano, the best time to start investing was yesterday. And one also started. Say, when you start TBR. The second best time today, the third best time. Overall, best time in now, and I said it was Enra. It's in the same TBR. Try as much as you can. So, to me, I way in Irish, Ben, Joey, the way I see it. We starting tema bois. I know, I don't know if a lot of us we need this man who is the greatest. If I say the greatest investor in our generation, which is Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett was the greatest investor of your generation. The guy worth about 96 billion. I think the last time I checked was like about 96 billion. And so, when you're the best investor, he's the greatest though, average 22% every year. He is doing way better than the stock exchange, right? He's doing way better because stock exchange, you can say between 10 and 12. But no, to me, picky good ones, to me, Emania bear 22% on average. There's this guy, I know, average about 60 something. A friend of Jim Simmons. Jim Simmons, the fund manager of Renaissance, or average by 60 something percent on every year. And so, we share on network. Jim Simmons' network it was about 30 something billion. Now, Warren Buffett, the difference was time. Warren Buffett started investing over 12 years. No, 12 years. The dude is like, Kobe 90 now, I'm so 80 something. He's still investing. But the Renaissance guy no investing, no average more than Warren Buffett. No starting investing at the or it's a 40 so to be something when team catch up that even though no yet 3 times the way and it's time. It's an essence when it comes to investing. Which is share way sikana because guy we started short if you mkrana we share Warren Buffett sika unya na out of the 96 billion almost by 93 so 95 billion came out of the time of D60 up. That means the time of retire and I say can crab by it is some no investing time one starting time crana why we only bianchi in betting it and I say both billionaire go buy we because we started at the age of 12 now we started invest some show up it's in the time there here so we try so we starting in time at the same time so won't start when you 40 50 60 krana we start kakra bi enso na we so abenya bi especially 40 near year obenya bi we 60 so say retirement age no we team dey 70 or 10 years so betimi invest and so betimi am bi kakra to kono chebeboa so o difference 60 now help you okay betimi adwuma to that's the another one there. Increase your contribution each year. In nine, I feel be quite be I'm not be breathing a raise here, but check your money. We want to check here, usually it's around 3%. Or calculate what she's Canada because it may be a tremor dealership, you know, who say B&B new one be a buy nice. It's your core, or no more could think more years. Share calculate man, no. Between 650 and 700. On one year, what in country we 500. Or 3% never no calculate or the come one with the senior fee, meeting the Aqua GPM. Anytime in your reason, instead of thinking being invested, I'm gonna we can't use the near few. Nice idea, trade crana, so I do trade car sometimes difference. No, yes, I had to swam. Let's say, says can I raise na ebana, keep it me invested near the AA. And I say it be a inheritance if a baby, and I offer be a mammy be a free man, and I say, what cheese can be. I can be a bay, near shit. Sunny when I can't crowd it to ma. It's usually in a percentage, nay, say be every month be an maybe 200 net one. We are a percentage, that means we increase you. A increment, no increase what you want, what's the percentage wisely, and also cost. It's a person adding also instead of saying contribute to more to win more than say be way. The can so we be as far as we free debt, when you be a car, when you win or emergency fund or no, which may invest 15% or way and so Buam will draw on time. They be a 15%, 50%. The reason being say yes, a lot of people call baby step millionaires or more averagely, you know, they be investing 15%, and this 15%, you know, and I most of them, drew the level now on. So also soon be will be a BBA, opposite yen, on news and idea or ultimate, it's you know, until the beer make us you know, at the same time, so why you be beer, really idea, and I say beer, new beer car, that's still investing, that's going to be car. To me, the other way of between aside and be explode you. The compounding interest, no one at the back where you are the rate, no, and oh, now the secret a time, and another one I'll be to me up and say the more money so how they come. It's no say 15% now, yeah, now for year 16 now. We say that it's ultimately combining the trading nana, be exploded just like that. Time, no, the idea back home 1 2. As I was stopping from a Jumana was saying, you don't want to interrupt a compounding interest. Yeah, need this because 100,000 or what could you 20? Remember 20 na fair and compounded be until so be we be a 6 years or 7 years na for tria. It's in all emergency fund, what to tell year, you don't need that loan. Because what to tell you, be will save no way. When you leave it alone, cry. The be come say, say, oh, 401k near there. And yes, one day, I say, my retire, my baby, 401k. You did do home. Says can probably say, well, none be dear, and I say, oh, baby dear, but in the actual moment, they are Cusco and Abibisa. We bet me the do 1 million. That's it to say, you can 10 to 12%. No, every year be a bit me amount 100,000. I bet me the do what to say. I may be for my jama, one be an arm will be with the also for educational family. It says can they interrupt no what to tell me a year be a bit a year. And the last one said they may come. You have patience when you're dealing with compounding interest. Near Quackabumusia, near Quackabumusia, no, yes, sir. If you cried in your busia, could me scanning and woody. Oh, my watching a crack. Queen was started all over view. Usually over 10,000 the whole now could scanners are now. Mundi 59.5 now. The penalties and your friends saying the tax near them. Technically it would be 5,000 a coffee. And it's and you don't even want to. It's also an emergency fund for those things. No. This idea, you see, make sure say man time. So we share when a friend illustration here, Hana, or you say, we say, we in our first year, no, the second year. I feel we can now just an idea because no, but I've seen it exploding from 30 years, 40 years now. It's woman a timer, na yen a juma exploding. And I win inside illustration in a year cranny, whereby it fixed amount now to in Febin campo. So the be say count continuously a different scenario, a different so cost and also cost more. And patience there here be pa when you're dealing with compounding interest. Also, you have to money a yen a juma. Na is because every time we use careful, now they loan, now they now no, you're robbing yourself. You don't want to do that. You know, and in yen a juma, we said BPI okay. Said the mechano. In Nas, any bridge, build the word. Now it changes a family tree. Now, trick, and you go through your family, go through Sunday, money now. We'll see starting now. Try investment professional bit me out. Wow. So once start retirement, and always the best place to start is your job. Umunibia, then you can start with IRA and Abibisa. Tino, and there. So they can begin, as an investor to make us say the principles are who see offer Nimdia, was see offer, and I say Emre was a offer scam. You see the go number one. Also the go be when you say it be this month, and I say this year, and I fear be bemuno. But they say it be end the number 10,000. Why yes, I don't know. Skip be a baby, and we say we should rough, sir. It go, those are some of the principles you go. Nasikaso ekasa. At the same time, so any bonnet say it was car, it would be sent a section. Ubu across it, Sky I said, dos, no. Scanner Casa de bonnet, the wound as can be doing seven. When I bet him the Amana bonnet, and I will be scabby dinner some timid yard or be brave, Timmy cost to go to be a bill mano. Will be so a beginning some timid bopacra made it into Kukubi. It in a wise can be discounted. Money is a city and the obey on the Manaye. And I was see a GDC bit. So, engineer this animal in a bit. They be at now back and forth near a share costing Emerson. DNA number one, we have to believe it. Say a bit. Ye GD in a Beji and qua. Ubobom pipes say an own Jindia, intimate Jonqua. It is GD and a Beji and qua. Was it to me GDC bit me? You move brought my adrenaline and say, I said, ye, we see between bills are not in co. Ubi was a CA bit maybe so be said. And I say, well, I used to cry bit maybe said, DNT pan or sorry, and pa, what dry about tie. Now I could far car, Quajman, as what dry, so Quajma. The Rebecca say, also 3 bills in here. It is an award dream, also 3 bills, the Ania. The catch will be 3 bills are to so be free. Also, you damn mentality from to send me 3 bills in here. And I may Quajma. No. Be our purpose in tea and Yakupon in the bar. So, who they are trying to find, they found there. Say, got him crying also to cheer. Who got him one will be a book a chance, it will be okay on that. Can I say maybe a traveler, guy now, or yeah, Zoom lion. Now, one of my mates, so Omo Kogana, Aquano, and then a call or multiplying no Mudinko, Aquano say, or Quaco Clinigan, or simply almost Renasa. Or say, she almost miss me Quaco Clinigan. On baby, as you say on and now. No almost Reno. Etino. Oko clinic Ghana, na say so the ayi Kenya Ghana ko say so Senegal o baby bebre. Zoom lion guy. It's Fabi Obia will be a so ye. So well who dia ye be ne musa say hu sa di we na wose me ye. Bibia ye bia na ye de boa mansan na say de boa nipa bebre no. Eya a service now service so a e de a obenya reward free. It me am besia no na the questions be on man na ya fair free on.
Yonana, Yabadasi, Mammy Mount Pebris, you be nom quick, na, afe, yambra, yon questions, neso, na dear. One for the abano, so once am I.
Yo.
Nana,
I saw Casano from Cacro.
Ambassador Timika. Aha. But see, your brain into yanche ho. Na, my main fan started that last week, your program into in your emails via na. I want for send the questions be memo answer and no more answer. Aha, sana. Yaba and Nedi so. I waje or send the question about IRA. Aha. IRA. Nana so to me kadie.
Oh, but okay.
Aha. Or say IRA the last time I okan 17 no. Obi on the bank. Nti na adwene ba so about the tradition no we say o kɔ ne bank akɔ find out o kɔ no a tradition but o try ade no so o say the best one rot no o call bank no what they are telling him say obetimi a transfer every the tradition no e dey about rot but obetua taxes obetua taxes on that into obeso ohun say what is a transfer free the tradition, about the rot?
A very good question. We name the financial situation, but usually, the only time you start paying taxes and transfer to Roth, a timer, what you fear we undi obiaka. Say they make out say what you fear undi obiaka. Then what start even 401k ne IRA ne call Roth. Now we treat the tax over, but say whom here so we treat tax on now the car we treat your interest on him. It's the only thing I'll be the best thing I'll be to me right now and say open a Roth account. Instead of say can be called tradition Mrs. Say now for good Roth no at the same time you send him the age who was 60 or 50 below between the 6,000 for the year or 50 up with the 7,000. It is say utria na say bro 7,000 for 50 up now, and that's a 6,050 down now. Now, for the account, what the aquacugu tradition. Now, meaning so we 401k so a Juma as one 401k. But the question is to answer your question. No, men treat taxes on ja and no man in a hole. No pin, Roth accounts like a not scanner code when see transfer code with. The second thing I can say, banks need to be more rates near very low, very, very low. I also check it. Yeah. So when you're professionals near there, between when you're between 10 and 12 nanometer, banks they be about 4% near there. You don't want to. It be good, but also we hear the difference in answer. But so when you can see, why won't me just when you're professionals on between our ball? It checks any money in answer, some will be, and I'll probably to a journal. After what a professional for no start a road and
okay. Not the question that was no bisa say how much will be the taxes. Okay. I'm saying no one watch you no.
Yeah. Taxes no. Ebeye wo say fancy your tax depending on the bracket awum. It will be about 24% and now bisa. But no. So you be a what that way be area there's no need to start here now.
Okay. Nana the first question it's like so or cancel tradition no be rot.
No men cancel.
Like on more stop where no.
Yeah.
Is that what you mean?
Scan na man enko. Na so say no so that was still here adwuma. Bia me
come on compound. Yeah.
And also no so here adwuma. You just open the road. It will what tradition and road. The same thing say wo 401k na say wo road.
Yeah. You know on transfer a tradition interest in enko road ni. Is that what
or start to say okay maybe a road in your say be am the $200 every month be am the two tradition right every month be okay now be a road na 200 na about tradition enko road to say instead of say be tradition the jano na no anya na juma send you still na juma tie no so you sika da ho na ya but we say we no the max here no is 6,000 in 2 years 6,000 na emphasis for the year no between the 10,000 what the 6,000 we are and that's 7,000 depending on your age na the account almost start no catch some starting something new tradition they be a max rot new year and some work tradition the only time yenye rot no first year adwuma be ye march because march beat rot beat tradition bibi can say march near better change rot na rot no see better change tradition it's so adwuma omuni march ho dia then we are rot in the face sana obroswa na de aka na gu way
tradition
yeah it will make sure first of all no make sure say adwuma no or march one year the match no say be 6%, 4% match we afi ya can the correct. That's how come maxi rot so we not still scan be hold ma. Then not back to tradition and I say back to 4-1K.
Nana mbacho mamu 1 second na menchia do fu yo muni yesua ade bi na ye kasa na ya news ni ko aha menua Frank akwesi nero nyamisha so so ni yesua mbacho ye number no 703 5652360 703 5652360 so wo hwe yo YouTube and Facebook baby a wo hwe free bi abun say it will screen so wa betima frɛ na o de o questions number obenya abotre na wa ansan Frank said me kan menua Collins adu Collins onso nyame insure so o join in ana Atibiga Irene onso nyame sha Benjamin Hollis onso nyame sha Marie Regine Akuto munyina so nyame sha mo said me kan no numbers no wa betimi afrɛ na o question I want and ne de twam ni nyina o de mana obe ansa ama ye be wie so am ne personal number e be tudwa ti o hia so ofre na wa frɛ na wa boa nana we ni de no so obusa se so o started rot na from the bank no how much and obetimi dey start
usually depend on the bank so say any the surface no e be crowd between start with 50 you want start with 100. And you have to ask the bank no particular bank but you say no any din sa any din sa by bank
bet must start with $50
yeah bet me start it depends now because it depends this time we say because of the way SCIN amana is so simple easy first na be one ma banks no be also be off if one no be almost say maybe I also started with 3,000 maybe every month be no the 100 no say no be pack with 3,000 ya na dia to na dia starting but mostly in these days no man is so simple we can start with 50 every month umfa be and started then 50 every month we another two and started say the juma mote anyway yeah
na what about said the be am fancy be obi one more the best $1,000 no they atum no we giant is and I know one for be anka ho a increase
e be increase pa and no say na me example say 10,000 will be the two na 40 years no or when you are 400 and your friend say for 452,000 yeah but the thing is you want also money habit say be atimbe will save with the save one abisa it is say your friend so nipa na year okay traditional okay no e betin ada ho say maybe you use kra bi so college men na juo mo match we use match no why rot na traditional da ho then e woba na man so woba na so na ekosa yeah
wow
in other would become one for be and come but the good thing is I would become maybe an enye no abebi for na yen by the same
okay do one for be and come e be generate but it becomes so e be na more
yes
okay
na the mama ne we ne hwe I'm say wow say ha say you say 10,000 pen or the two ho the 10,000 or the two ho for 40 years one for be and come be no di nya this
wow
so it you share 10 years time when you're 25 20 years time when you go on for be and come
yes yeah listen you bad okay no we da say the next one say Ben ono so need the other but we the men shadan kai say ya ka ho asem minim de say ya ka ho asem a no why yes nyesa so na ye de ato na next week was na something called index annuity minim kai say ya ka ho asem dia
yen ka ho asem index annuity no ye sa you know your friend is saying sa insurance no way no sa annuity no ye the and you see another form of investment we invest or retire and then so ma pay I say ma pay is yeah no more indexing type no so no I say life insurance type indexing no bibi sa yeah you share that can asem but I'm not a fan of it. I'm not we share the percentage in ne we let them out now yeah and drew the other ones the bema yeah see I'm not really a fan of index annuity. Yeah, my is just I mean the whole thing is say if we invest it at this point we should need and very complicated and very simple idea in ma unti bi I don't invest in it for one key NTS credit say I am many papa bi o ma ye bia simple sika dollar to cost average every week be a 10 near the 200 percentage also we are yaje when you schedule be a pro so could 5 million and a different ball game and you need the etna hack to those times and then complicated things they be moving professionals on base hand but say in a simple way invest in the 401k and I say employee retirement fund as a broad visa. The next one, invest in your house. A brochure. Then you do the other stuff.
Wow.
I'm not really a fan of that friends annuity index. But I'm not a fan of it.
Oh, okay. Nana, Yanko Radio, so Maria, I'll say, okay, mean the tree. What's wow, fee inti, Utier program, you know. The question is, the new baby, no. Like you always say, I was see changing your trend and the better way, you know. Into the new baby, I want to know what kind of investment, and I say program banner, or man, severe or person, ne banner be a millionaire in such a way. What kind of program? Now I mean, the sort of the rich and I say,
very simple. What it is, the best thing I bet me, I say, you be investing on Korean Muslim. On Cradi, I dare back home here to see pay education. Education. If you had the cost of living and the way education see a cost on the boy in Ukrumana. And net Wawa was started say or year 529 amana. By the time I ran in the 18, I'll be college no. So started 529, at least between the 2002 and 2000 a year. Every year be where the file is near background, I said, Sani Sika baby had the tumor. By the time when the 18, that money is going to be about around 200.
Mammy, second. Or friend for our home, I should dinner baby, I can say free.
The question is, so we say, who discuss what to say, Misha?
Yeah, two dinner baby, I can say free.
So discuss what to stay, Misha. We was given that same easier, so a lot of almost getting to 30,000. I mean, we first that was one the motorcycle and in which had a hormone. Everything to be a woman. This is Mississippi one of the go, but before we be a more can answer now in your more interest and interest with
but you're just no answer. Nana, you're already to answer the new year.
I mean, I am part savings, no. The idea who pesca, you mean to say, BBC no answer. I was in financial situation or emergency fund. We need emergency fund. It may be pretty from say emergency fund into emergency fund or now this cattle banker at the house as say no retail bank is a small but you want the near is a compounding interest to work for you. It's now also we invested with the Cuban through a bit amount the bank the amount see the bank the literally no it's a base zero so say crown interest rate in the cost of the banks so the coca first next as the whole in your fee now mesem the tribe the community we say one tier pay investor professional if I say 30,000 that's what we from 500 crown we the investment now by the next 10 your friends say 10 20 years they make it 200 mawa say you
better
yes I don't know I will say we say no obu otiti nsema no de kwakoto baby or de kwakoto baby afina scan kwako say per professional na ne kasa obehwe wo bibia say your finances here but you say we say this is the time to do this we be ehun here man na baby e da na e be say nyama ko fomti enhwe nyama start say basra na invest so unim sa nim de na wan hwe ya na wakwane scan ashe it's yes baby e da na de me advice say na because shede said that why shede be ma hwe meka ho ska so de wo say ye adwuma ma it mean yes ka wo I hope so what you can say
meaning so answer a question and that's all for free
why I mean I guess what the number to the friend no friend what can you mean na
but and this we here part the number number 2 why okay yo ti number cho tam kuchu netie Nana bacho answer do baby need ye ni when ye no na fe
Okay,
ye pick for.
There you no yeah, they will say no credit.
Hey, Maria no kasa ni ban now
Yes,
529.
and you know, Nadia says a 529 man, 529 no. By the time I ran in the 18, see also our for for 18 for 2,000 or plus. And that's when you crowd the file na the taxes na nisi kebeba no. What you no file man for the year na. By the time I 18 years then so no than at least when you cry no bebe 120 the obenya. No bit me. You said by 18 years, the education is still not cost. At least a bit me a support to amaneti me IBB. And no a number one. Nipa be home person be educational fan or say I say me ban one ko college. Educational fan a ye so broad near college in kwa or trade or trade this animal no be a fair education be a no be also so scholarship or bedding. We need scholarship kana boarding house or boarding. Apart from that crown. You can always change the beneficiary. And I broad, bet me the unia eba abeye actually. Unia banaba bet me aye. Offer back bet me. So far as I work within the family, you know, a broad intelligence can be used. You know, many people about now when you so bad. No. Bet me you said then I'll be used. And therefore,
Nana, a bit so mentality say the thing is specifically for education. It is a corona and go school and one on scholarship.
there is one coast cook crown. I'll be crazy use for Obi for Ninia or cousin ba a broad. What's for education, say education. Head the college in Kwani education. Or Kusia trade crown education. So what's the matter?
Yes.
Hey, you see a trade education. Hey, now they say don't come to link us on Cusco. Credit obviously be we free. When your scholarship, so say first when your scholarship, I don't need 10,000. No, your scholarship of 10,000. I'll bet me says can not your tax no year free. Hey, it you know, and my any address says Canada, Eddie, we should that we are there be use. And now, so we cross us out Cusco, now, so Cusco. But you use for yourself. But you change the beneficiary, no. And for the family, no, and a extended family, you know. Hey. It's 592 no nipa be obom criticize say ana wan ko school be there ni ade no enye for college nko a eye for be for school na school ni college nko na school okosia wedding okosia electrician sa ni mani na obitia use.
Wow. Yo nana here that say Brian the questions so abi nana where see the obusa say for instance say compound interest no say 2 years not the best say $1,000 at all no more interest is saying no benya na mfa so saying no benya for 2 years.
Yo depending on the crop so invest in usually before so be investing no be can say maybe I do it and person investing do not person investing no maybe a 10%. It ever says so the 2,000 akoto one now they are investing was adding more. Na so when you 10% for the year, that means 1 year time when you're 2,200. And you know, the next year, remember, in year 2000, no one be 200 so be and you say 10%. Into the next year, no, we be 2,000, we be 200 or 2,000. And some was saying 20. Oh, the other one then so 2,000. It's be 2,440. So 420. Ibisa, yeah, 420. Hey, it's 2 years next and I've been $420 or 2,000, say 10% of I don't know the toy now.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Nana, where should we say compound interest, no? And he found one shas free savings and I say savings account and I say CDs or what? First question say hina one shas free a savings and I say CDs.
Yo, savings there said me kind no my kese unless they be a emergency fund episode savings they are fine but savings in my kese it you know honor the main advice so at the same time you know So we need the oil the German one kakra na be ma ho because we need the oil na the kugu baby bia e betimi but betimi dia start if baby be breathe to say they make am yen try yen seek advice yen nkrofo nkasa wo wo ebi akra onim sorry yen nkrofo no mo nim sa nim de na kakra the only thing is memu bia anshamu be into your throat right so ka say obi o ne kasa de bia me kasa sem say sika no na nyankopɔ de ma say 1,000 10,000 100,000 1 million wona nyankopɔ de ma unya professional of a heart of a teacher obechichi obi bia se ne nneɛma siti owi a no akyerɛ say show finances in until Sibia with who situation. Semina me was a situation they're going to put themselves in your situation or your shoes. Say listen a cameo, but when I also decided, say okay, up the Martin and say na me. It is always start baby I will start here free in said you can be nim situation, financial situation. Oh, wait, now you're 401k. Start free on. So 401k is what me is outside in there we are. You're rough when you're matching we are your rough between your rough your friends say IRA rough say no so we be and so maxing between indexing say they make an when it comes to those ones now and yet interest you're compounding by compounding growth because I know and you fix say every year be 10% but year be between 30% year be one more between crack or negative but because we need 30 about be shimo and on this stock exchange now Yeshima for the past 100 years now, stock exchange average by 10 to 12%. It year be crowd lose. It said year will not eco even though eco the previous years no, it may keep by 22 23 near the Tiababe of Sabi Kuon. Hey, she said, why is I even we are between to indexing this annual now? I won't tears your men, tears some way. Because you don't want to invest in the things you don't understand. Say we are good as you invest too good. Me say we are the main invest too good. I don't invest in commodities. No, me hey. Yeah. So on tiasie dia menye. Ba o tiasie na opeso tiasie so na make no. Utries kakakra ombe explain natural. Yeah, yen siki yen sad no. Ya boa.
Okay.
Boa because sometimes tweak kakra bi ABS can go to baby a to say sika that bank he say nkofo bi bro ma me no kasa ehwe omu this nipa bi bri wo say ni bi ya chechi mo tiasie ya agency pese ntia dia to bank but na 4% no enye it's the you are there chechi na for our starting no ye the was stroke kakra right direction there at least wow. By 4% na enye nti obu akut tries kama no professional no bekasa with the trick akra na the 4% obu na 12%.
Wow. Nana question where the pen was it okay was it where do I put my money to compound interest? The last time one you said something about real estate. That's one. Is a good idea. 2 mutual fund. 3 ETFs. Okay, exchange traded funds. Individual
exchange traded fund, yes.
And individual stocks. And high yield savings account. Certificate of deposit.
CD.
And why is CD now? Okay. Certificate of deposit. CD now. Okay. And the other what money markets. Okay, money markets account. Now then the question is that this baby open baby invest. And all this and rest it so what can one send there? Yeah, it will be our only direct aid to the rest it no be die. And other alternatives necessary. So can be to me explain amana.
Yo. All right. Let's start with free CD.
Okay.
Certificate of depression. Okay, so well, we share nyama we nyina na. Ni na no e bia wo de ye. If we be your friend saying allocation. Ude ade no kwose ba akopemu a bibi sia. Te say bia ni bia. O se me de mentor da me invest bia wo stock exchange mu. Se say no ho che no. Ba wo stock exchange. O sa wo dan a. Ha, akofuma na ha yi. Edunu bi ni na atimi ye de. Enti ya wo allocate nyama ni nyina. Enti ye free bibi restaurants. And our age. If you say nyama ni na na de ahwe de wo say ye ma. seed dynamic is a certificate of depression. You say a fixed a mark say, but when you should be out and then the baby come. What did they mention?
Yes.
Also, what will be your portfolio, right? Individual stocks say, may advise you set to individual stocks, but I will bear one would be one money company. Yes, almost some more individual stocks. Kakra. And you say, yeah, bad. But imagine, say, maybe I could talk Apple. Individual store to Apple, or to Apple. A cost, now post that circle for ma. Only Apple. Meanwhile, to your you Honma index no Honma. Apple come, Facebook come, Microsoft come now. Into a new moment, you change the Apple on Quabaton because I don't know, but you mean Haneko, then no hoodie. And that's a real estate say so, and also in your bad, your real estate investing in Qua on my nobility, and to say the stocks need be an hour ton so. Meaning, send all kind, and also, yeah, it's the organic a good, but one, a show age. 2 ya hwese ne obi an restaurants tie obi ontimi ho de ya matino ni na sa ne ba na ya kabu ma ne aye tinya ma o kan na ni na aye good wo ni na obi o profile your friends o profile mu aye so the portfolio mu aye mutual fund good me say me recommend mutual fund pa mutual fund ye one minimum situation but situation say city no I will recommend mutual fund for you kakra at least bear half of where you know mutual fund in the back.
Difference between the mutual fund and money market, no?
Big difference. So money market, to say savings, just a yield no was credit chain savings. It is savings. You can reach it anytime you want. Mutual fund, so to say they make an to say index and then the mutual form. It's no say very stable. It's no okay. Mutual fund to say be you know what line see you didn't see carbon. Yeah, they are called Toby. That's now a pool in the room. It's me to be our shake a crowd. At the same time, so yeah, dear Bacope. A ye be breathe so it's the mention in there was show in use. It's and we say a very stable and cost be breathe, but when you're the right picker, there are some summer a pity difference in the stock exchange. Stock exchange in a bema or more, and also the risk there no a high. It will also when you be a crack war on. So we will be a where you first wait 30, 20 year. But you cry baby with 70%. I could share stock exchange because we are going to go back and forth. Now when the be 50, 60 year, we will be doing share was with the more share a friends a mutual fund. Because so back and forth because NTB be here. Hey, it's the all kind of good individual stock. The main advice so. Unless if you're in your fluid jumum and no crown on your fluid jumum, near doors. We can have 15% of your portfolio. You have to also sell be 5% be okay. Then to say money market no. Would you say a emergency fund go a fine? Emergency fund go certificate of a friend saying the past no so no and no a amount fixed. It will be about the 10,000 I go to 10,000 of the go no. For 5 years, 5 years no. Benya be a 2,000 account. And only be any asset. Eddie on Sabecam BBA. Emma said, "Nay, a course soon and about from Bia when Sabecam Sika." Those things no. And FT friends exchange trade a fund no. And also as they say more of a stock exchange no. Also trading all the time. It's depending on your age, or tolerance or risk tolerance. No, but me dividing equally good. By real estate, there's also invest of real estate. I can say, I'm a tot dying. Now, me rent here. My advice is say, try the old team, then you start so be investing or no. Won't be so about time, I would try. Bibia could see I'm going to be listening now. Nyamon of the buy real estate, mutual fund, friend say ETF, individual stock. May ye power individual stocks no, but they are coming now. Show age, show restaurants, they 4% be a cool. What did you mention? It's the same, so bear 40, echo 59, more and call mutual fund. Only very stable near the mutual funds, only because only professionals kasa. There are fewer a BT stock exchange no. Our average bear 12%. Between the washiko, between a tosane, and be a bit way more amount. It's now class baby our tier. Dear wood here. Remember, we invested was I in it. I don't know how they start in no real estate no. Or mutual fund or ETF no so kakra. Or emergency fund or where your friends say money market. Hey, and I work a credit be bash be a crowd with me so way with savings and cassette. So and I be so I person who bet so near dibini there or to see it in okay and they can portfolio into portfolio na way bibi snap ayi rest it ko down mutual fund or way so to the channel.
Yes.
Sunday morning na ya intentional cause one professional bet you near you breaking it down amount near in to your share you on ma you do age bibi be ship you didn't share my yiba the name was here ma.
Yeah, man. Wow. Nana, where's the area one? Okay. Or say a or savings account for Nema. The money and get 20 like they can control the account. Is it advisable say an answer obetima change the savings accounts for the case no into money markets?
I remember Umano ultimate your savings account a custodian because I know every state that was adding 8 or more than 18 years and 16 and 18 you can't be under contract with any institution. It's technically you a custodian account. So to the channel. Yes. It you can still control it. One also control a custodian.
No, or say like obetima converting say account is savings. Obetima converting it to money market from
of course. Yeah. Well, we can minimum contract also savings. They say contract be any so. Me and this go to savings na be. It's no obetima ina or the money market account. But I mean the person all day
from crano.
So person all day person mo di co school in the future and the end they are starting term more for educational fund be and baby sabi.
Now I'm one thing the question now. The question say will be a savings account among crano dada. But the old channel money market and making more money. To so say savings and crano savings no bit more converting to money market.
Yeah. Obetia convert it. A simple cry. And I say this days go bit online. Wa bit me online cry. And that's all call bank out from and that's all call on my can say me sika me wa no. Me dey co savings. I me dey co money market. No mama percentage na was so nesa anywhere. But the can say savings accounts will be among. That's fine. The question but me extending and say idea always savings accounts there for their future for education and bisana. Won't be anymore because I know be more interest be more than the a friend say money market up as well. All right. And next ones.
Okay. Wow, Nana, that's him say with your ba. Nana, where's you busa say okay. Hey, my name is okay, Nana, I'll see. Okay, how do I find the bank that pays highest interest?
Highest interest on what? Savings or money market? Okay, whatever you can say both.
There's a compound interest, yeah.
Yeah, you call online. It tells you, but just say the as Google, bank that pays higher interest on money market or savings at Bema. Few ones, big names in banks, no. Yeah, maybe pay no chance. Sometimes online, a few years can open in terms of any year day. Once I can't buy money year day, but in big ones now, any bad. We'll just find out by just Googling.
Nana, question is, you may name this whole idea there. Obisa, I'll say, why is my 401k losing money right now, 2022?
401k, why is he losing money?
Was it in 2022 and 401k losing money?
Yo, true. Your 401k go, you nah, in your 401k. All right. Your friend be bear market. Bear market, you are in the bear market right now. The bear market, and they say, the stock exchange now perform more than 20%. The stock exchange now perform 20%. It comprises of so many issues that is going on. Where inflation cost no, never be pre cost nema and I know soon women now say the people don't have confidence in the government. You see BBC because it's not. Beginning of the year, I know my one person increasing interest rate in the interest and for a true carefully mukakra. You say you investors are what they say there for long haul. Who are the end of Juma? They be our top stock options. Almost trade won't be brave. It's I now count it money. And so many issues in the back. But Mestro, don't jump ship now. Men jump a beba back. History approve say anytime BS, and it's not even any more than 24 a year, friends say, 24 months. Now I started to catch up. So I shall see can I cast a pan out the 2 1 year, see the camp interest in a bason and a sort. If you haven't got to a point where you are losing like your baby can say principal, no, you haven't got to that point. I will start. The interest in the say what start to lose to be. But in that back, please don't jump sharp. Men jump ship, men jump cry. Back history actually over and over again. Maybe I'm a year example. George Bush time, 2000, a friend says 7, 8, 9. Now Obama better us.
Yes.
From 9,000, a choir could do 4,000. And no more to be say imagine say 30s. Right? Me share put maybe 30s. I think so. Because me share me question I'm hypertension. Back.
Wow.
It's the reason why I conform here. So many things going on. Insanity, vitality, no. Sana stock exchange here. Sometimes a cost, sometimes about from near. It's now who says cancel cost pa. Be interesting to say be a scale cost pa no. But from pa. But the good thing about this is history just say anytime be a conform be a sabasu. A background about more change. It's Mr. Men championship crowd. Men who say who use it. Come on, never be a da. But the next 24 months will be happen. Now, bro, they're not last time I'm here as an eco forms.
Okay. Marcus assess. Okay. Also, Nyami in shout. Nana, mama, question we na we are wrap up on my. The question is 3 in 1. Or say, okay, Patrick. 1 benefit. What is the benefit of compound interest? And 2, how long compound interest? How many years will it take when you invest in compound interest? And the last one, I see rates. How much is the compound interest? The rates. Means only on the 3 questions now. Okay. First one, your benefit, and the second one, how long, and the third one is your rate.
See, one the question now will be saying. Will be started to say yes, a compounding interest near investment be a investment. Okay. Yeah. Compounding interest near something different. A investment now be not the compounding what's the mention? Yeah. It's a bit said the example, say the key example say it's a mutual fund say. And no amount say compounding interest. The compounding interest mostly I can say fixed every month, every year be 20%. But more compounding growth because it's stable. And a steady shows to say, even though any stable no crown, we calculate here and S&P 500, which is around 10 to 12%. It's 1 compounding interest benefits no a profit. When your profit also. If you invest in the compounding interest a profit. Example, the 10,000 now. The example say. We 10,000 the 10,000 at all no. Yes. Now after 10 years no, it has to time maybe after 10 years no, you do after in all no you for 40 years no, say ni nyai. It no. We send you be see amad na shim ache. We be think they na shim for 1 year per. Well, you say 1 year no the shim a unya more. Time will be man ade na shim. Any a other ones to say CD say the omna time now. So and our bonds bisa it no the SABia with the 10,000 to honoma menya 2,000 after 5 years. It's still 5 years no so now kwa year ho penalties ni sa na into a bia betwetwa ho no. What did I mention? I don't know sign in the sanity. It's no the compound no it be at 10,000 for 5% for 5 years. I don't know. It's not the other ones say would the shema time will be year free no.
Yes.
Na compound be ye you know 1 a benefit na a profit 2 time na wa and would the other kind apart from the CDs na there no it will different times or it will 10 years it will 5 years 15 years 20 years they will be choosing number corners and the rate no say to say they can a PR or the you should need specific one say let me specific CBN fan say to say CDs na bonds this annual and no na be say be okay the rate where mama na send mama do I want to go with this rate or not? Hey, on the other side a groove no a growth no dear. They say they be kind no a growth in the bus when yet stable say 10% all the time, that's 20% all the time. But we shall come more than that. Here we could be negative. To say we say this year say what you obey them say 19% as of September so you were down 19%. Hey. But previous years no near were up about 20 something percent. It usually even
Yes.
10% even. Hey. It's time no dear Ejawa say no be time I be say no to choose say be there CDA 4 years 10,000 for 10,500 maybe to na profit in there 500 na wunya no na rate no so account say be 5% na it's no compound interest and you be say compound interest say that one na akwakoye nyema na investing no and this compounding interest neighbor.
Wow, Nana, it has a nyamisha so once and ye, Aminia Marcus Munin and Yami in Sherman, say, or Bonnie in Atofa Amay. Nana Major, Mam say a brandico, now, war up a my DNA, we need a good true.
You see, and then you share a topic was compounding interest, compound interest, sell a Juma, in there who said, the year Juma says, yes, can be a quaco to a bombardier said 12%. A woman and I say, senior profit, my hey, you know, a BBA, a very powerful in their dependency will be see you soon. At the same time, one she had to cook him all the time away on who she ye. She said, I can maybe a many years ago, Benjamin Franklin, and not say, send a mouska. Let's see, come so a mouska. Then so as a mouska. Not a cost compounding interest no it is shema in time some woman say about when say a bibia beating up we di and as sika sem adu ye if what sa we invest na unya compounding interest it a bibia ni see Jim Cross say ya dan for pa was here nante and example I say you see any scabi near the 20 and the advances can ebe wo ma ye it dey 10,000 to one if you 40 years time no then you're 42,000, 10,000, then you're 452,000. And we see the way it's train. Now, on the other side, no, so no, sign a work you want to say credit card, what the credit card I went to ya, then you name free sooner, or the goose to one say, also a compound, the na fee, a day out 1,000, na fee wouldn't number 10,000. I was going to bear 5,000. But all the time, no. The way when you see it powerful, you want to be on the other side, the good side, not the bad side of it. You know, but answer can be say compounding interest in BBA. So what you see, if you understand it, I say, unyesika umba won't you see a triska free one. You share also the secret of the compounding interest in your time. Also, Jan and Juma interrupting. Yeah, to be any ejilum way for one kid, no see Janet, Chidi cry, Janaman. It's a Benny Joey, Benny Juma for 9 years, pet, one year you may be one first can be and to be Joey so a Juma for 37 years, still no Joey and me and to 90 years. So, my whole time I starting Tema a bois, we so any another way is working on it. You say, send a bit me a boy, or never be a bit strategies a bit me, you should want see be free cam because he need came or come out. That means you need compounding interest, but I always see a way. Quite best of free come. You see, I won't do matter that I video or call for life now be now how to pay off your debts using the debt snowball. And we also invest in a mutual fund. If you're a mutual fund, and exactly as compounding interest, but I don't know a compounding growth. That means and you're fixed by then I'll be in your sika and you're more cratching. It be at the compounding interest now you're fixed now. Say be as 15%. We no shema year be a beating be a 50 cra. Year be also cra be core negative. But we combining nana moreover I say yeah, very good. And the next one say it be make say start it now. Say the mechano. The best time I was also starting investment was yesterday. The second best time here now. Until you be a we invest in 401k. We yes, nana try say obey NCC. Obey baby bank baby any other bank no. A good service started there. We start baby by an interest. No, the my or form kakra. You know, when your professionals near you meeting at church now we see anytime be a sika be increment kakrani ad no say this kind of class and yes aka say a scan take it here to all the to abun say bu ho an say no so no na e build bibi ma now the next one say time now here patience so jan na ye na juma me interrupt no me ngiji busi enfrim bu ho an say e dey aduru ye no so when you be a try say any abrisi person build the word change your family tree ne sa ne mana ye professional kasa na ya na nipa bi obo bisa so ne bo eden o send na so obeje o menya bisai so ne bo eden tino ene o kasa efro ti ye be wie wa ha no be si a na de bia de make can say you make sure say you spend it wisely, save intentionally, na you give you ti ye be si a next week ye be to aso na men come na mo bro
Nana, that's a pa nyamisha our lesson or the me say one of the best and wamia ye pa nyami insha I mo na mubusa na number no say me kan de bia we rolling say obeboy nti say oh yeah available minia offer Collins offer no ubetimi enya nana number me de betudwa na say unya bra wafre no na one more details. The personal number is 703-981-1910. 703-981-1910. Ubetimi afren ubenya abuche achichu. Say me kind so programs na ye nyina all the questions ne ba aya na bi on my ye hu ntem bad all the send YouTube baby are betu bia nyesa so send my hope for life email hope for life multimedia @gmail o send my director in the bema no enduro na ya de amana no wa prepare no de abrew nyamisha nana nyamisha so nya brama e nim say next week you be sign Asia yo tifo yinia Patrik na ya Barfi and yeteninka enumre ewe your compound interest or say how does compound interest work and no ano de amae one tehwe crime ni say wama 1 or 2 bia so ubetimi de abon toma no na wetimi akoye nyamisha so nya abre ebekan yen wanwumre sa nyum si no ante yenka na financial peace education e de bram Tuesdays no ne aha na ye de mba besi
Sure.